I'm going to share with you today the top two business owner leadership strategies that you can start using now to grow your business. And so, most of us who understand we're ready for business growth, we've reached that level. We know we can't do more unless we get help or we can't do it better. And so, when you're at this place, before you start hiring a bunch of people, there's two things you want to get to. The first one is making sure that your SOPs or your standard operating procedures are not only step by step, make them simple, but put them in video so that I could follow it working on my computer if I'm an admin person, or print it out and follow the steps if I'm doing something differently without you looking over my shoulder. What you'll find is it does two things. Number one, it frees you from having to look over the shoulder, right? Which, who wants to do that? The second piece of this is making sure that that person feels empowered, not judged, not micromanaged. Nobody wants somebody looking over their shoulder, watching every single step. And then we can't help ourselves as leaders, right? What we'll do is we'll start correcting them before we allow them to actually stumble and fumble their way through it. So creating really clear, specific SOPs is going to be one clear thing that you can do. Make sure it's step by step. And once you have it created, put it in a video format, record yourself doing it the exact way that you do it. You have to slow yourself down sometimes to become that teacher. And so that you can hand things off that's going to allow you to do those other things that are more productive, much more profitable, and doing the things better that you weren't that good at to begin with, but they had to be done in your business. And so the next step, and before I get to that, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll share a bunch of different things. Some people call me the road tested coach. I come with a lot of experience, and I come with some amazing insights in how to price properly. But the second step to this, let's get back to this video. When you're looking to grow your leadership and grow your business, we have to transition from someone who's used to doing everything, jumping right in the middle of it, to being someone who leads it and steps back and lets your new hires do the work. When you're first starting out, the biggest suggestion that I can give you is hire up. Don't hire what you think you can afford, because that's usually down here. Hire up, because the higher level of person that you hire will come in and quickly integrate into the business, will quickly have the workflow going, will quickly share improvements, more than likely, to make you more efficient, more productive, and more profitable. And it eliminates your requirement of over managing, of having to spend a bunch of time. Now you start thinking, man, I'm spending all this time, I could be doing this instead. That's when we start believing up here that we can't find good people. It's usually because we're going too cheap. So make sure that you hire up, that you hire someone with really good skill sets that can come in and immediately, once they learn what you're looking to do and how you do it, integrate it, maybe do it better. And a lot of times they'll come in with some better ideas, and it'll more than compensate for the difference in price that you have to pay. That difference could be big. It could be from, hey, I can afford $15 an hour, to you might have to pay 30, 50. But I'm telling you, when you hire the right person at that higher level, you don't look back very, very long, if at all. What you find out is that you made a really good investment that starts paying off quickly. Because if you can hand this off today and tomorrow you go and do those more productive things, the things that bring in more business, that make the business better, or that extend the lifetime value of a client, you're already paying for that person. And if you price things properly, you've already been paying for that person before you ever hired them anyway. If you don't know that one, check out some of my pricing videos. But I hope that this helps you. Make sure that you do two things: create really clear and simple to follow standard operating procedures, your SOPs, put them on video so that when you bring that person in, you just hand it off, and that becomes the manager, not you. The second thing is make sure you're hiring up and bringing in a higher quality person than you perceive that you might be able to afford right now. You can't afford to spend a bunch of time on somebody that's not quite trained, not quite capable. You don't want to be their learning curve. Hire up, you'll never regret it. Thank you.